I was looking up your Golf Dad video to see how many views it had. Should I introduce the show?
Yeah.
We can get started. Great.
I gotta stop saying yeah.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
It's like on the videos where you're always like, oh.
Oh, on the golf. Yeah. Oh, I just did it. I just did yeah.
Can I get a twofer?
I hate this.
All right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Friday night in the mag room.
All around the world you can hear them. Hey. Talking about news and kind of funny stuff. Hey. Mag room. The mag room.
Back to the boys, Sisko and Mooga.
Hi, everybody.
Jared and Mark, just me and you. Yeah, I was just saying, I looked at your video, your Golf Dad video. Has 138 views.
Do you think we should call him? I don't like calling him Ambient Golf. I liked Golf Dad. I thought that was a fun moniker, but
You don't want to call him Ambient Golf Dad?
oh, it's just going to get confusing.
What
But
was Golf
I
Dad
like-
CT? You always told me Golf Dad CT.
That's what his channel was until it used to be Golf Dad CT, and now it's Ambient Golf.
Oh, he probably knows something about marketing.
I know. Yeah.
Shouldn't been sending emails. And then your dad sent an email about pooping.
Okay, go.
It's a gym story.
Oh,
Gym jaunt.
This is apropos. This is appropriate.
Apropos pro.
Appropriate. Because you just told me you were late for the show tonight because you said you had to poop.
Yeah. He just said there's no answer to the question, how many times a day should I poop? As long as you fall outside the diagnosis of diarrhea and constipation, you have a normal poop frequency. He
So if you
said
poop-
anywhere from 3 times a day to 3 times a week is considered normal.
3 times a week seems so infrequent to me.
Yeah. I do 1 a day. Usually, sometimes 2, but always 1 a day. You know, like if you drank Bud Light in college, you like 12 times in a day.
Did any specific beer give you a worse hangover?
No, I don't think so. I think whiskey does.
Oh, yeah? I was thinking about drinking whiskey tonight.
I'm having a little of the tequila, a little Clooney.
Oh, that's right.
But your dad didn't write where this was from. Maybe he wrote this. You think he's a scientist?
He likes to talk about poop. He and his kind of closest friend from growing up, they love talking about taking shit. The guy's name is Tom. He carries toilet paper around in his car with him, or I don't know, he's getting up in age now. I don't know, but when he was like our age, he would drive around with
Like his own toilet paper?
Toilet paper in the car just in case he had to pull, because it wasn't uncommon that he would have to pull off on the side of the road in the woods. It'll always be
What's
fluffy,
your dad's
fluffy
story?
and stuff. What's his story?
Yeah, does he a lot? I mean, he likes talking about it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a locker room thing. I think guys, but it's he likes it from the point of like when it's a really good, like it was built up inside you and just let it go, and it's like,
Yeah, I feel like your dad with this story needed something a little more personal.
to confess something about his own shit.
Yeah, like your mom's always telling
Has
stuff
he ever
about
told
her
me a
stuff.
good? I'm
Does
sure
he
my
have
dad's told me
does he
a
have
good
a
shit.
shit story? Stories. All right, first one. Do you know, Mark, what is the most successful July 4th movie opening ever?
Independence Day.
Independence Day is not on this list of top 10 movies.
Jurassic Park.
That is not on there.
Are you talking about movies that were released on July 4th or movies about
Just the
July
most
4th?
money made on July 4th weekend. I don't think I would have guessed any of these.
Well, this is the fun quiz then.
You know these movies.
I do.
Obviously. I mean, they're the top 10 movies of July 4th. You've heard of them.
Yeah, there were a lot of Julys that I just wasn't hanging around. I was just sort of off in my own world.
Yeah, you've never.
The beginning of summer is always rough on me. Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's 2.
What was that one where Arachnophobia?
They're not even close.
On Golden Pond.
No.
Midnight Cowboy.
No.
Repo
They're all
Man.
from 2000 or newer.
He got game. 316 to you. Hangover.
No.
Hangover 2.
No.
Hangover 3.
I think I would have given you any of the hangovers. Let me read you some of them.
I want to keep guessing.
The number 10, Finding Dory, which is the sequel to Finding Nemo. The Last Airbender was number 9, which I've never heard of. Number 8, The Perfect Storm, which I know that movie. I didn't know it made a lot of money. Superman Returns.
Remember last week when I told you that quiz was the worst one you ever gave when you were doing the thing about working in a Waffle House and how they...
Yeah, this is the worst one.
This is worse. Yeah, this quiz is worse than that one.
The
What's this
Twilight
prove?
Saga.
I have never seen any of these movies.
Despicable Me 3, Spider-Man 2, Transformers Dark of the Moon was number 2.
I was going to guess that.
And number 1 just happened. Minions, The Rise of Gru.
They're all like kids' movies.
Most of them, yeah.
What the f*** is this quiz supposed to prove?
But it's amazing you couldn't name any of them. So
you just told me you wouldn't have named any of them.
But
Hey, listeners, was that quiz worth taking? What do you guys think?
But it was helped by, so the Minions 2 has had additional help from a social media movement called Gentle Minions.
That's great. Let's hear about it. Let's hear about this interesting
economists and executives
sidebar to the story.
When the economists and executives envisioned the return to moviegoing, they probably didn't anticipate frolicking suit and tie wearing teenagers taking over local theaters.
Oh, that's crazy.
But that's what this has happened in the last few days as ironic memes that percolated on TikTok.
Oh, I love a good meme. They're so funny.
And other social media platforms for weeks have invaded the real world.
Hey, could you set that piece of paper that you're reading on fire in front of me right now?
The appearance of teenagers actually wearing
stories
showings of Minions 2 in theaters appears to be a new wrinkle in the meme's growth.
Oh, that's crazy. This is so interesting.
Range from truly devoted fans to casual viewers just using the film as a means to party with a few friends. Some of these outings were so disruptive to other theater customers that some movie theaters had banned groups of teens wearing suits to the film in order to avoid everything from food fights, loud cheering during random moments, and even fights in the theater. The wide range of behavior in Gentle Minions groups is a typical feature of internet popularized trends, like ambient golf. What will happen to that, I'm sure. What starts as an innocuous activity often spirals into disruption and sometimes danger as new groups of people continually try to outdo participants.
I bet this happened in 2 movie theaters.
True. Probably happened, even if it happened 15 times, the other 5,000 times it was fine.
And that just makes the newspapers, yeah.
All right. This is the second one. All right, these are. I know you like. I always like to push you on your decision making, like your moral compass, how you make decisions. So I found this website that we do. It asks you different questions about decisions that you would make. So you have to make the decisions, then we'll see how close you are to everyone else.
I just assume I'm going to end up sounding like I'm way on the fringes of society when this is done.
There's a bunch of them here, so we'll go through all of them, but you may want to edit some. All right. Oh, no, this is the one you've heard before. A trolley is heading toward 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. What do you do?
Kill the one person.
Pull the lever or do nothing?
Pull the lever.
You were 79% of people agree with you.
I don't know if I told the truth there, though. I don't know.
Really?
I would be paralyzed with fear. Like,
yeah,
you're leaving
it's a really hard choice.
I mean, in my mind, it's like you just do the one, but I don't know if I could actually do it.
If you pull the lever, it's like you made the choice to kill that person. If you don't, you could always say, maybe the lever didn't work.
Well, what would you do?
I don't know. All right, here's the next one.
But I think I lied.
Same situation, but a trolley's heading toward 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. What do you do?
Tell me what the 5 people look like. Tell me what the 4 people look like.
They look kind of the same on this picture. You want me to share my screen so you can see the...
They really show a picture of the people? Yeah, that'll help my decision making.
Here's the picture. They all look kind of freaked out.
And I'm there with my sad face. Maybe I pull the lever back and forth a bunch right when it gets to the split in the thing.
So it's not your fault, whatever happens.
Well, no, I'm trying to
derail the train?
Yeah, I'm trying to derail the train.
So you pull the lever. 67% agree with you. Next one. This one's, I think, easy. A trolley is, maybe not. A trolley's heading toward 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed.
That.
What do you do?
Whatever involves me keeping my life savings.
I do
guys.
nothing.
Maybe you guys should stop traveling on trains that are run by lunatics.
Only 30% of people agree with you. All right, here you go. The trolley is heading towards a rich man.
Where are we that there's so many trolleys in?
You're in San Francisco.
Is this who wrote this?
The rich man offered
who made
you
this quiz?
$500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do?
Tell me why the rich old guy ended up in this situation. It seems like a weird. Why did he?
He kidnapped a woman and.
But is he stuck on the tracks? It sounds like he's tied to the tracks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
he's pleading with me.
He didn't do a good job.
All right, so I'm going to say, how much does he offer me? $500,000?
$500,000.
$1 million. The train is bearing down on you, old man. You make it $1 million, I'll do it.
No. All right. So do nothing. That's what 62% said. This one, you're definitely. I know you're going to answer.
Is that taxable income?
You're like, hey, you pour down your taxes. Saved man killed other person.
Under occupation, I put hero.
I'm gonna write off my blood-stained clothes. The trolley is heading towards 5.
Why are they all trolleys?
Yeah, this one's great. A trolley's heading toward one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What do you do?
I'll save the guy because I hate Amazon.
But you want to know, it's not 100%. 12% of people would have killed the guy. A trolley is heading towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 human instead. What do you do?
Jared, I lived through the 80s. I will never trust a robot.
All right.
I'm going to kill the robots.
Do nothing. Robots are dead. Only 83% of people agreed with you. This is one more. Let's just do this one, then we'll be done. A trolley is heading towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. What do you do?
All right, my worst enemy is the guy.
That parking guy?
That parks his car in front of my store. So wait, what's the scenario?
You pull the lever to save the parking guy, or you do nothing and he gets run over and your parking's safe.
Absolutely. I'm whistling. Yeah.
All right, so do nothing.
I'm doing nothing.
43% of people agree with you.
It's like 30 feet away. Park in the regular parking lot like everybody else.
You should do that. Thought that was fun.
Won't get hit by a runaway trolley.
You made some choices there. You ever coached a sports team, Mark?
Not really, no.
I think you did. Didn't you coach one of our intramural teams?
I kind of like to coach, though.
I like instead of taking care of cats.
I like the idea of coaching.
Although most of the games are on Saturday mornings, so you'd kind of be screwed on that.
Yeah, I work Saturday mornings, and I feel like there's something a little
weird about a guy without kids who just
coaches kids. Yeah, there are a few sports I feel like I could maybe be like an assistant coach and add some pep to it.
They need coaches. I'll tell you what. If you don't have a criminal background, they would probably let you do it. They can't get people to do it. So this.
What if I do have a criminal background?
And you're in trouble. This woman, Chelsea Lucas, was hired by Grambling State to be the volleyball coach. She became the team's head coach in February, and then she quickly in April, I guess a couple months, she decided to cut every player on the team, telling all 19 players individually that their scholarships would not be renewed. So I just was wondering what you thought about that. You take over the team, and then you just get rid of all the players? All the players.
And then what's the strategy? Get people to try out, and
yeah, I guess you get new play. You get the scholarships back.
Well, I don't know much about women's volleyball.
Well, you're the head coach, Mark Einloff, Grambling State head coach.
All right, guys.
The team sucked.
All right, guys.
First day in the locker room. What do you do?
Something got messed up with you guys' paperwork, and I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys got to get the fuck out of here. We don't have scholarships for you anymore. I don't know. Must have been I'll look into it for sure. But it must have been a typo or a...
Coach, are they cutting the volleyball team?
No. I mean, yes, you guys are no longer a part of the volleyball team. I'm still the head coach.
Can't you switch it so we have a scholarship?
No. The computer, like I was saying, there was a computer. I'm not.
Can't you just re-enter it in?
My modem's been down all week. No.
You still have a modem?
The guy from Geek Squad's coming over the weekend. But for now, you guys got to get the out of here and go
I gotta
home.
finish school. I don't have enough money to...
Yeah, right.
I came to school because I love
what? Go on.
volleyball and school.
Well, why were you so bad at it if you love it so much? We didn't win a game last year. You really think you deserve a scholarship? Just go home. And I'll let you know on Monday.
I really tried my best, though.
And yeah, that's not good enough. Your best is my worst.
I'm
really
better. Do you know what then happened to Chelsea Lucas?
They won the national championship, and she got a huge promotion.
She, the other day, just got fired.
Oh.
She was with the team for less than 5 months. Said she was fired after an internal investigation. Then they gave everybody their scholarships back.
Oh, that's a happy ending. So I feel like that story is extremely incomplete. What's the internal investigation into what?
I don't know.
What are the charges against her?
That's a great question.
Thanks.
What could they? what do you think they could be? I mean, it can't just be cut and play. I don't know, but it's just weird. No one's ever done that. I mean, how many people are on a volleyball team? 12?
30? I have no idea.
I mean, 5 play, I think. So, I don't know. But say 15, so probably 10 scholarships. Like, you just can't find 10 volleyball players.
I don't know anybody that plays volleyball.
I know. What are you going to do now? You fired everybody and you're a coach. You got to go out there and recruit.
Craigslist.
You could. That's true. You put a Craigslist ad.
I kept seeing in the news this week. Did you hear that Brad Pitt has some disease that I've never heard of?
Oh, I did hear this. It's something where you can't recognize faces.
Sounds made up to me.
I'm not really good with names, and I feel like I need to make up that disorder of whatever you don't want to do. Like maybe you what you don't like public speaking or crowded events. So like
small talk.
That doesn't. Yeah, you're like someone starts talking to you, and you're like, sorry, I have small torquedeckia.
And scaterola because I really do have that. My stomach instantly starts to turn when people just be like, hey, so.
Yeah, but you're good at it, though.
How are things?
You have that disorder, and you're good at it.
I'm so bad at it.
Maybe they know you're so bad at it, they feel bad.
They just like watching me be uncomfortable.
Are you all right now?
Because it happens every day.
That's your job.
I know.
So you like the surface talk.
No, I don't like that.
Like, hey, sport.
I like when they tell me.
What's going on in the package world today?
No, I hate that
too.
You're
like, hey, how are stamps doing?
Don't like that either.
What's up, Chief?
I feel like you just... Oh, man, I hate when people call you, like, boss or chief.
How does Brad Pitt, you bet, he couldn't... Because he has a lot of kids. I bet it was he's like, I don't know who these kids are. He's just eventually... I just can't recognize faces.
Well, if he's in a movie with George Clooney, Matt Damon, like Ocean's 11, do they all look exactly the same to him?
The director has to be like, hey, You're talking to Matt Damon. Face blindness called prosopagnosia, inability to recognize faces. Brad Pitt has said he might have prosopagnosia.
It's a good thing this made the news this week. I saw it all over the place this week.
He's never formally been diagnosed with the condition, but he's struggled for years to recognize people's faces. That's why I stay home, he said. It's only face blindness. It's not the same as forgetfulness. It varies in severity. Some people may have trouble recognizing a familiar face, like a friend or family member, while others may not even be able to identify their own reflections.
So that's the more...
like you look in the mirror and you're like,
who the f*** is that guy?
Some people may unable to differentiate between faces and objects. That is out of control.
Hey, Jared, what's going on? No,
Yeah.
Mark, that's a.
I guess you could just have like a good conversation.
Mark, that's a bowl of oranges.
Yeah, you're just like, hey,
Hey, what's up, Jared?
Chief? This guy's just a good listener. I love talking to Bill. He wrote, "Nobody believes me."
Who released this story?
I don't know.
This is great.
2% of the population. You may develop a sort of catalog or list of example with your wife's face. She has brown hair. She's got freckles on her nose, an oblong face. And you check off those categories to know, this is my wife. Like, people come in your store, obviously, that they know your name.
I just call them Champ. What's up, dog? How you doing? Hey, another day in paradise.
Do you use the things you hate? Like, what's the kid's name who gave you the license plate?
No idea. Honest to God, no idea.
So what did you say to him?
I know his dad's name. I know his... No, maybe I don't even know his mom.
So what did you say to him?
Good job. Thanks, pal. Thanks, little buckaroo. Thanks.
You didn't call him Bucker. He's 14 or whatever.
No, he's probably in the 10 range, I'd say.
All right. My son, if you called Brennan Buckaroo, he'd probably kick you in the shins.
This kid doesn't have any legs. He's in a wheelchair. That's probably part of the reason.
And he loves you, and you don't even know his name. Hey, Mark, what's my name? And you'd just be all over, right? You just...
Oh, and I'd call my phone from my cell phone. Hold on 1 second there, champ. Mailroom Plus.
And then you just stay on the phone forever?
Until the mom leaves. Like, oh, sorry. I'll be off in 1 second. And then she's like, just answer his name. Just tell me what his name is. I can't. They'll think I'm talking to them.
That happened to me once with I remember in a bar with a girl when I was still dating. It was like the end of the night. She's like, what's my name? And I couldn't remember.
Mark.
I was just like, it's over. I had one guess. I think I guessed. I was like, I have one guess. She just left, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And she made fun of my disability, really, is what happened. Said she didn't like disabled people. All right, so Brad Pitt, I guess we have to feel sorry for him now? I don't really feel sorry for him. Bruce Willis had a thing go on, too, recently. He can't even remember anything. No, it's true. I don't know if that's funny, but... And he can't express emotion? Like, it's like some crazy thing. He can't express or comprehend. Seems like everything.
Feels like both of these guys somehow got caught in weird lies with their spouses or significant others.
Says anyone can get it. Yeah, they said he'd be in movies and he couldn't remember any of his lines. They'd have to, like, cut all his lines down, throw an earpiece in him, tell him the lines he had to say. And it's why in, like, the last 5 years, any movie you see, he just looks like he's, like, stone-faced. He, like, can't express any emotions. Let's see. 2019, he was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2020, he was only in 3. 2021, he was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movies. And then in 2022, he's been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wrong Place, White Elephant, Vendetta.
Wrong Place wasn't the name of the movie. He was just in the wrong place that day.
They're like, Bruce, you're not supposed to be in this movie. Like, here it is. Willis spends a lot of the film either in a hospital bed recovering from injuries or tied to a chair where he must endure Batty's growling lines such as, stop smirking at him. But yeah, I think they decided he had his thing and his family was just like, just say yes to every movie that someone I used to love Bruce Willis.
Die Hard was awesome. Let's see what's some other good. Oh, he was great in Pulp Fiction.
I mean, I liked all the Die Hard ones. I'm searching through. Unbreakable was cool. Sixth Sense. Siege was fun. Armageddon was kind of fun. It wasn't a good movie, but 12 Monkeys was really cool. That was good. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, that was him and Brad Pitt.
12 Monkeys, yeah. Pulp Fiction obviously was great. I even liked like Last Boy Scout. That one was fun.
My mom got me the Moonlighting DVD. The Moonlighting, I don't know if it's the whole series or series one, season 1, but I have that on DVD. That was an awesome show.
Yeah, I never saw that. I heard it was good.
Really? I should send it to you.
How about Look Who's Talking? Did you like that one?
No.
You know, with the babies talk, he was the baby voice.
That was pretty great.
You do like it when babies talk.
I like when animals are dressed up like people. I don't like babies
I
talking.
see. Dude, I never saw the Expendables. Those looked fun.
I didn't see them either.
That was with Stallone. All those guys were in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like every action guy from, Dolph Lundgren, Stallone.
He was like a genius. I think Dolph Lundgren's like really smart.
Yeah. Jet Li, Jason Statham, Mickey Rourke, Arnold, Bruce, Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like, they just added every guy. They're like, hey, were you in the 80s? Oh, the third one, Wesley Snipes added in. Kelsey Grammer? How does he add in?
That's a good addition.
That is not. Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford. Wow. Good for them. All right, should we finish up?
Yeah.
Theme song by Maggie Yellox. Email Mooga and Sisko at gmail.com. Thank you to your mother for emailing us again. I thought she didn't love us, but now she does again.
Thanks, Mom.
Yep, and your dad with the great poop story. I want to hear more about his pooping. So yeah, thanks for everyone. It's a great show. Thanks, Mark. Good to see you, even though I can't see your face. I can't figure out your face or remember your name.
Who am I talking? Who is? Hello? What? Where am I?
Is this a microphone? Am I talking to this microphone?
Are you? No, don't you think you don't even know that I'm a human? You might mistake me for like an object, right?
How did I even log into this computer? I didn't even know.
I feel like I should be on a movie set right now. Am I supposed to be somewhere else?
Mark Einlock is in the wrong movie.
In a world.
In a world where many movies are made.
Where faces all look the same.
Yet some people can't tell which movie they're supposed to be in.
He is wrong movie.
You picked the wrong day to shoot a movie. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna stop.
Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good. Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good. My groom's good. Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good.
Da 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 da.